Hi there, thanks ever so much for tuning in. My name is Michael. Today I'm going to be looking at the World of Tanks beta for the PlayStation 4. Now, World of Tanks is presently, or has been available for the PC for some time now. There's also an Xbox 360 version that's also been available for a while. This is its first appearance on the PlayStation 4. This is the second open beta. It's the first one I've played in. I didn't play in the first one. I'm fairly new to World of Tanks, although I did briefly play the Xbox 360 version. Um, so this took place in January of 2016, if you're watching this on YouTube. So it looks like we've got two options. Well, three options actually. So you can select a server. Yeah, so that will most likely connect us to Europe. Although Eastern North America is pretty good at the moment. A mini game, can you survive 10 levels of destruction? I guess that's like a horde mode then. If we have time at the end, we'll have a look at that. But why don't we get straight in to the actual main game? So, the beta is due to take place. I didn't jump in on the first day of the beta. It was a really big download actually, and it hadn't finished downloading, so I couldn't stream unfortunately on the Friday night. But actually, I think it's probably better jumping in a few days in because that gives them chance. Sort out wargaming.net to sort out any problems with the matchmaking is normally a big one, or with the code in general. Okay, so let's adjust the gamma. So that looks about right on my screen. Hopefully it does. So that should connect now. Synchronizing equipment and consumables. So for participating in the beta, it's an open beta. I think anyone with a PlayStation Plus subscription is allowed to participate in the beta. You can just download, if you're watching this live or you're watching this on YouTube, I think as long as it's still the Monday, you should be able to download this and play it yourself. Here's the controls. So left stick to move tank controls, unsurprisingly. Right stick to move the turret around. Right 2 to shoot. Silver, gold, XP, blah, blah, blah. Supplies. So, right, so you can bring in your own first aid kits and repair kits. Okay, we weren't quick enough there. Welcome to the world of tanks. Move the camera stick left and right to observe your surroundings. Okay, so this is the right stick, as the tutorial said. There we go. Have a look around. Very, very nice. It's nice looking for a World of Tanks game. It's obviously much nicer than the Xbox 360 version. I haven't actually played the PC version, so I can't really judge that. It's definitely not the nicest PS4 game I've ever seen. Advance on the battlefield to detect and engage enemy forces. Move the movement stick to maneuver the tank. Right, okay, so it looks like I've actually got to push forward on the left stick to move forward, and obviously left and right to correspondingly move left and right. I'm pretty sure these are... Well, I assume these are computer-controlled people. I think they must be, because these are made-up names rather than gamer tags. I'm hoping the sound levels are okay. I've not actually... Oh, actually, here we go. Right, I'll just knock that down to about halfway, because otherwise that might be... drowning me out there. There we go. There's the controls if you want to look at those. Did that stick? Yes it did. Okay then. So, capture the enemy base or destroy all enemy vehicles. Take cover behind rocks and buildings when engaging enemies. Aim for an enemy's sides and rear for the best chance to penetrate their armor. Right, it looks like we've got some enemies in sight here, but they're behind the rocks at the moment. Okay, here's one here. I should probably try and move behind this rock here. Ah, I think I may have actually just shot my ally there. Just as well. Ah, that's actually hitting the rock rather than the tank. Okay, here we go. Enemy damage, tank destroyed. That's done it. Right, let's get into a favourable position to take out the rest of these guys. Maybe try going around the side, like the tutorial tips suggest. Ooh, running and gunning is quite the challenge there. Doable though, definitely doable. Oh, there's another one now, I didn't see him. See if I can get one in the side of him. I assume my side is also more delicate than the front, just like the enemies. Right, he's nearly dead actually. That looks like a little toy tank just running around in front of me there. A Mortal Machine, good evening to you. Sounds fine, that's fantastic. So probably taking that master volume down just did the trick there. Right, it looks like I'm going to blow up very, very soon. I hope you're well, Immortal Machine. This is my first live stream since Christmas, so first opportunity I've had to catch up with you guys. Right, so it looks like we've got a few more tanks here. Let's go and deal with this guy here. I'm assuming we've got an infinite amount of ammo. I don't think I'm gonna... Whoa, that's it, I'm down. Ah, lock on to targeted enemies with R1. Well, I really could have done with seeing that before. All allied vehicles destroyed, but that's pretty shameful. Tank destroyed. Okay, well, let's view the details. Well, there aren't really any details. I destroyed 2 tanks. Okay, big deal. Share results. No, I don't think we'll be doing that. Let's go on to the next battle and see if we can not cock it up next time. Fools rush in. Yeah, that was pretty much me in that round. Use your environment. Bushes, fallen trees, boulders and more to remain out of sight and off enemy radar. Patience gives you the advantage. Wait for an enemy to reveal themselves and strike from a distance. The reticule changes colour depending on... and it's gone. So they've got a 10-second timer there. And so it looks like the enemy base is over here. And my base is over here. So I'm going to head towards the enemy base. There's the rest of the computer-controlled team. I assume that you actually have to get through... Switch to sniper cam with L2. And zoom with R3 to target it. Oh, right, okay. And, oh, what's this? Alright, so you can speak to your team. And, of course, R1 locks on. Something I could have really done with knowing in that last game, I think. Right, so I'm going to head sort of towards the enemy base. Right, here we go. Let's try sniper mode then. Right, I didn't... Ah, there we go. He's standing still for me now. That's very considerate of him. Because I wasn't hitting him at all when he was moving. And I think he's done. I was actually holding down the lock button, but it didn't really seem to be making much difference. Right, we've actually got some more over here by the looks of it. Oh, there's one. Let's see if I can hit him from here. Yes, I can. The bush he's hiding behind isn't giving him a great deal of cover. Okay, is there anyone else that we can take pot shots at? I've got a funny feeling that player-controlled tanks won't be quite so easy to pick off, especially from a distance. Can we shoot these cars? Yes, we can. Oh, actually, yeah, no, we sort of can. They turn into a generic shell. I'm getting heckled by this guy driving right up my arse at the moment. So just drive through this cafe here. There we go. Looks like most things are destructible. I wonder if the houses are destructible. No, doesn't look like it. A tank shell to the side of a house, and there's nothing more than a stain on the side there. The lamppost isn't so lucky. So let's. I'm actually going to see if I can make my way down. Let me just stop here actually and take this guy out, and then I'm going to head down to the enemy team. I think my tank's actually still moving for some reason. Okay, that's stopped now. And he's been blown up whilst I've been faffing around with the accelerator. Right. It looks like the bottom left shows the health, so that's full at the moment. Right, I probably don't want to go for someone else. So let's just move around here then. Whoa. Okay, I've taken my first hit of the match there. These guys are now moving. I need to try and put a bit of lead in. Okay, he's hiding now. Let's deal with this guy instead. Enemy damage, critical hit. If I try and hit the side, there we go. Right, there's the other guy. Let's try and actually get the turret on him. Right, for some reason he keeps disappearing when I zoom in. Okay, he's been blown up now anyway. So it looks like there's 2 enemy tanks and whatever that other symbol denotes. Here we go. They're turning up now. So there's the flag, which I assume it's our job to capture. It looks like all of our guys are parked outside of there at the moment. I'm actually going to try going in and see what happens. Enemy base capture, right, so you just basically have to park in their base to capture the flag. I'm going to defend myself against these tanks here. Still haven't got the lock-on to work for some reason. And what might this be here? Another tank. Okay, once this guy's down, that's actually going to be game over. It looks like we've only actually lost one of our tanks. And that's it for him. Victory. All enemy vehicles destroyed, and we've survived. A whole load of... tank garage awarded. Greetings, Commander. I'm General Wolf, and I'll be showing you around the new garage you've been awarded. Let's back out with the circle to get started. Well, so... back in the war, for valiant service, you were awarded with a garage. So let's go and have a look then. Welcome to your garage, Commander. Your tank fleet isn't that big right now, but the silver and XP you earn in battle will change all that soon enough. And you do actually also get a reward for participating in the beta. When the full game comes out, which will be free to play, you do actually get rewarded with a tank to keep in your garage to play with as and when you like. So that's quite nice. All content is now available. High resolution textures will continue to download in the background. As a token of our appreciation, 1 day of premium time has been added to your account. Okay, I guess that's like an experience booster. Quite often with free-to-play games, you can boost your experience by paying for a premium time. But this is, for the sake of the beta, is going to be activating that straight away. So we've got this T1 E6 PS, or a Locust PS, or a T22 Proto. This is completely meaningless to me. We've also got a log, which is a history of my games. Welcome to World of Tanks rollout. Premium account purchased, apparently. Expiry, I think that's supposed to say date. 12th of January 2016 at 3:47. Presumably when the beta will have finished. Okay, let's have a look at the details of these tanks then. So it tells you the weaponry there. So the chassis rotation and turret rotation both look very good. Quite a slow rate of fire though. So, and hit points really low. So slightly better hit points on that. Actually, that looks a much better spec tank. It's worth taking a hit in chassis and turret rotation probably. And this one has the same hit points but lower speed. Camouflage. I reckon this one looks the best. Actually got a really good view range, so I can pick off from a distance. I mean, all this other stuff is pretty much meaningless to me, so I'm just going to pick that and get straight into the game. R2 help. Select a tank with X and choose a single player mission, or select tutorials to hone your skills and earn rewards. Temporal. Hi there, Temporal. Welcome to the stream. 3 different tiers. You mean these tanks represent 3 different tiers? Welcome to the Proving Grounds. Battle to earn silver and XP. Use your silver and XP to buy upgrades for your tank. Unlock some of the fiercest tanks ever created. Mortal Machine graphics don't look the best. No, I was just commenting on that earlier, actually. It's, there's all the different types of tank you can get. It's not exactly pushing the PlayStation, to be honest. It's, as I said, the version I've played the most is the Xbox 360 version, which obviously didn't look as good. But I don't think the PC version is exactly a looker. The game itself is getting on a bit now, and people play for the gameplay rather than the graphics, so it certainly isn't a graphical showcase. I mean, some nice reflection effects on that tank there. It's definitely nicer than the 360 version, but I mean, that is to be expected, really. Right, I think I'm going to take this tank into battle. Your role in battle. Light tanks are fast and good at staying hidden but have thinner armor. So I wonder whether there are actually any multiplayer modes. I mean, there's not really much point in having a beta if you're not going to have multiplayer servers switched on. So I would like to think that there will be multiplayer. I've got a feeling though it's just thrown me into another single player game though. Okay, so it looks like we're going to head over to the enemy team again. Yeah, this is single player. These are all computer controlled again. So yeah, I guess what Temporal was saying about 3 different tiers, the basically light, medium and heavy tanks. I'm not entirely sure what kind of tank this is. It's pretty nippy actually. Maybe it's a light tank. I heard that. Oh, here we go. Did I get him? I don't think I did. I didn't get any achievements at the side of the screen there for where I put it in sniper mode and pick this guy off. You can see on the right hand side of the screen there, it tells you when you're actually landing hits. Right, I keep trying the lock on, but to no avail. I'm determined to get the lock on working. Okay, let's just plough through this person's garden. The destructibility, I must say, could be a bit more visually pleasing. So there is destructibility of the buildings, as we just saw that barn go down there, but when I was shooting at the buildings earlier, yeah, it seemed to make no difference. Maybe only some of the buildings are destructible. Anyway, let's find enemies to shoot at. I wonder if you can change weapons. It looks like at the bottom of the screen I've only actually got one weapon at the moment. Right, we've got an enemy over here who is out of range apparently. Right, Temporal has got some information for me. You're in a light tier 1 tank. Oh, what happened then? Oh, we won. You're in a light tier 1 tank. Tier equals level. Proto, aka prototype, is one of the best tier 1 tanks there is. It makes it easy to learn the game or relearn. Excellent. It sounds like I'm in the right kind of tank then. Garage level 2 unlocked. Thanks ever so much for the information, Temporal. It sounds like you're a veteran of the series. That's exactly the kind of information I'm going to find useful at this point. So, your tanks can now receive powerful upgrade packages. Well, let's go and have a look at those then. Your garage has been expanded to include an R&D division, research and development. Tanks can now be upgraded with new module packages. Package upgrades improve your tank's capabilities in battle. Press square to view available upgrades. Well, I quite liked that tier 1 tank there. Immortal Machine, absolute fucking tank. Yes, that's certainly one way of putting it. It is indeed an absolute fucking tank. Ah, so the Proto is what Temporal was saying is one of the best tier 1s there is. But the thing is, its stats are really shitty, which is why I didn't pick it. I think I'm actually going to stick with this one that I played because it seemed to go quite well. So let's press square to view the available upgrades. Here's the packages. I think we all like a tank from time to time, Immortal Machine, wouldn't you say? So here we go. So I've got 97 stars, which I believe is the currency. Tank XP, oh, I didn't quite see that. So, current tank, yeah, so that your tank is already equipped with this package. Okay, so what about this stuff down the bottom? So this is what's in my tank. So I guess you can upgrade the armor, the kind of ammunition that you use, and so forth. Okay, it doesn't look like there's a massive amount I can change here, so I'm going to get straight back into another game, I think. I'm still wondering, actually, when it says press square to view available upgrades. It seems I've got the only upgrade available, so I'm just going to get straight into another match. I do wonder when the multiplayer will kick in. Temporal, that tank will not have any more packages. Oh, okay, so is that reserved for the prototype? Is that why the Proto one has quite low base stats, so you can add packages to them? When I'm finished with this round, I'll have a look at the packages for all 3 of the tanks. I probably should have done that actually before rushing in to another game. Right, here we go. 10-second countdown. Maybe you have to play a number of offline matches before it will let you go online. I can't imagine there being a beta purely for offline play, to be honest. I'm sure there must be a multiplayer component to this. I seem to recall when I played the 360 version, it let me go online pretty much straight away. Right, let's try not to hit the one obstacle between me and the enemy base. Temporal, are you still downloading? I don't believe so, Temporal. No, I started the download on Friday night, and it was quite a large download. It was in a region of 30+ gigabytes. Let's see if I can have a few pops at this guy here. There we go, got him. So yeah, it should be. It said something about it's going to download high res textures in the background, so maybe it's doing that. I don't know, but it's as far as I'm aware, it's completely downloaded. Okay. So they're nicely dealt with. Let's carry on going towards their base. It looks like we've got some more enemies over to the left there. Maybe I'll be able to flank them. What better than a tank, than a damn good flank? And again, I've managed to drive straight into a large boulder. Ah, there's a guy there. Let's see if I can... Got you. And again. And again. And it's done. Oh, another guy here. Who's just blown up. Right, and we've got a guy coming up here. And he's just blown up too. Okay, I think we've got one more enemy actually, so I may as well just head to the enemy actually. Right, didn't give that enough lead, and... Oh, too much that time. Okay, did I land a hit? I don't think I did. Immortal Machine, have you finished Assassin's Creed Syndicate? I have not. I'm having the night off. I've been playing it pretty much every night since Christmas, but it was now or never with the beta for this, because the beta is due to finish Monday. So I'm actually really enjoying it so far. I'm just running around unlocking all of the map on that at the moment. Okay then, so I've got 2,000 silver, 120 stars. I see you're playing Syndicate at the moment too, Immortal Machine. What are your views on it? Right then, let's go back to the garage and have a look at the packages for all of the tanks. So, right, that's already got a package. Let's have a look at the prototype. Ah. So, you need to research a package for it to be manufactured. Press X to use the XP that you've earned in battle to research this package. So, I've got, how much XP have I got at the moment? 360. So I do actually have enough for that. So I may as well unlock that, because there's nothing else really to get. This will spend 110 from this vehicle's tank XP and 200 from your free XP. Immortal Machine, the unlocking of the map in Syndicate is tedious as fuck. Yeah, it is a bit long-winded, I must say, but I'm still enjoying it. Matthew said that he started really getting a bit tired of the grinding, but I think he's going for the platinum. But I absolutely love this game, hooked. Yeah, it's the best Assassin's Creed since Black Flag, without doubt. It's much better than Unity. So here we go, research is complete. Press X again to use silver to purchase and equip packages you've researched and increase your tank's capabilities. So, purchase. So, Christ, you've got to research and then purchase it. Okay, well, let's do that. Take your newly upgraded tank into battle and crush the enemy forces. Well, I'm still not really that crazy about that tank, to be honest. I'm going to stick with this one. I'm going to see... Leave training. So I'm still actually in training at the moment. See, I don't know how many of these games I've actually got to play before I get out of training. I'm hoping it's not going to be too many more. Otherwise I'm going to run out of time before I finish the stream. Okay, I'll do one more and see where it gets me. Maybe if I leave training, it'll let me go into the main game. Yeah, I'm equally as enthused with Syndicate as you are Immortal Machine. I'm really enjoying it. Definitely going to play it through to completion. Okay then, 5 seconds. Right. And again, let's make a beeline for the enemy base. I have to say, this game controls surprisingly well. I mean, considering tank controls are usually used as a pejorative, these tanks are pretty nifty actually, and the controls are fine. You would think, you know, steering and accelerating with the left stick would be quite awkward, but it really isn't as bad as it sounds. What else we got? Guy up here. Is he out of it? I think I'm sailing over his head actually. There we go. Critical hits, but it's hardly taken any... Oh, he's disappeared now. I don't know, I'm hitting him, but he doesn't seem to be on... Oh, there we go, he's going down a little bit now. Immortal Machine. Yeah, I'm on sequence 7, not rushing it though. Oh, I'm still on sequence 3 actually. Well, what I do with Assassin's Creed games, I tend to go through the story missions until I've unlocked the main equipment, in this case the grapple gun. And now I've got the grapple gun, I'm just literally working my way around the map, unlocking the whole thing and doing as many of the side missions as I can. So my character will be really well upgraded when... Christ, I really took a bit of a beating then. So my character will be really well upgraded once I actually get onto the story, because the story missions do actually tend to be a bit more difficult than the side missions as a rule. It's usually the case anyway. Okay then. So this guy's making a run for it. Luckily he's exposed the side of his tank, which is where he's at his most vulnerable. So we've got 4 more enemy tanks to take care of. There is a guy there, but he's not really in view. Let's see if I can go around, get a better angle on him. Oh, I'm actually capturing the enemy base. I didn't realise that. Yeah, and I've captured it. Excellent. See if I can find a way around. Oh, there we go. They're all... Of course, because you captured the base, and that's victory. Alright then. Garage level 3 unlocked. New tanks are available. Interesting. Okay then, let's have a look at those. We're making progress. Your R&D division has unlocked new tanks. Research and buy one, then take it out to the battlefield. Okay, the new tanks can be researched in the package upgrade view. Press the square to check them out now. Okay, with that, just the packages. Okay, that's odd, because when I press square to open the package upgrade view, all it's doing is showing me the packages that I'm already familiar with, unless I have to... Oh shit, I just pressed the wrong button. Okay, I'll see if I can quit out of that game, because I'm kind of getting a bit tired of the single player games. And I'll see if I can go back in and buy a tank, which is what I was supposed to have actually done then. Hopefully it'll let me quit out. It should do, seeing as it's single player at the moment. Okay, return to garage. There we go. Let's try not to do that again. Right then. Oh, in battle. Ah, it's now back out of battle. So, yes, nothing new to see there. And what about here? Ah, here we go. So, right, so we can unlock a light tank, which is speedy, but not that. Can't really zoom very much there. And the medium tank, which has a better attack by the looks of it, slightly better hit points. and a much better range. Yeah, I'm going to get that medium tank, I think. So that's 120 stars. Well, I've got 424 at the moment, so I can easily afford that. There we go, research is complete, and now I've got to buy it with my silver. Well, it's 3,500, I've got 13,780, so I can easily afford that. Okay then, and there is my new Tommy tank. The T2 medium tank. Complete with fireworks. All it needs is a half-naked lady draped across the bonnet. Right, tank purchase. Medium tanks are designed to balance firepower, maneuverability and armour. Jump into battle with your new tank or outfit it to your specifications. Your Tier 2 tank has unlocked new opponents and maps. Press X to take your new vehicle out to battle. Okay, well before I do that, I'm going to have a look at the packages. Oh, here we go. So you can make its firepower a bit better there by the looks of it. Just basically keep on upgrading it. Upgrade its armor. Oh, okay, so that might be worth doing then. Yeah, let's upgrade the guns, why not? And then you've got to purchase, yes, do that. Okay then. So we'll make, game modes as well. Here we go, multiplayer. Now then. That's more like it. Urbanization, is this open for everybody? Yeah, I believe it's an open beta, so as long as you've got a PlayStation 4 and a PlayStation Plus subscription, you can basically download this from the store right now. Go into the PlayStation Store, select search, and then just type in, select, start spelling out World of Tanks, and it'll pop up on the right-hand side of the screen. Get it downloading. It's about 30 gigabytes, so it's quite a long download. But yeah, I think it runs until Monday, so you don't have very long, so jump in ASAP. So we've got multiplayer, battle against other players in 15 versus 15 battles to earn full silver and XP rewards. Platoon invites up to 4 players to battle together in multiplayer. Earn full silver and XP rewards as a team. So it's like a cooperative, I guess. Team training. Set up a practice match for 2 to 30 players. Silver and XP rewards are not earned. Repairs are free, but ammo and consumables are still charged. Proving grounds, learn the basics. This is where I've been. Silver and XP rewards are earned at a reduced rate. Repairs are free, but ammo and consumables are still charged. Battlefield Rage. Have you played World of Tanks before? Yeah, very briefly. I briefly played the Xbox 360 version. I haven't played the PC version, which I believe was the first version. But I did briefly play the 360 version, and I have to say this does seem to play. It was some time ago, so I can't really remember it that well. But the controls are better on this than I remembered them being on the 360 version. And the graphics are a bit better, not hugely better, I must say. I probably expect them to be a bit better than they actually are. Multiplayer, yeah, let's try that. Let's get my arse handed to me in multiplayer. See, I don't know whether to take out Old Faithful or the medium tank. Have a look at the details there. See, the view range is better on Old Faithful. Speed limits, acceleration, much better. Hit points are actually worse on the medium tank, which is quite surprising. Do you know what? I'm going to take Old Faithful out, seeing as that's what I'm used to. Urbanization says thanks. My pleasure, Urbanization. Let me know if you find it in the store, if you have difficulty finding it. Players in queue 37. So okay, so this is where a lot of multiplayer beaters tend to fall on their ass when the matchmaking comes into being. But I don't know, it looks like there's quite a few players. 60, I mean that's constantly going up, so tiers. So we've got light tanks, medium tanks, heavy tanks. I think the fact that the light tank tier 3 is highlighted means that's what I've basically selected. So I assume it's going to find a good mix of tanks to make up both the allied and enemy teams. Here we go, camera and turret. Be mindful of where the turret is pointing. It may not always be in the same direction as the reticle. Urbanization says I found it. Excellent urbanization. Yeah, you want to get that downloading as soon as you can. It might be an overnight job actually, unless you've got really fast internet, because it's took about 6 odd hours to download on mine. Okay, so it looks like my voice is probably broadcasting to the entire team by the looks of it. I wonder if there's a way that I can actually switch that off. No, it doesn't look like it.
Заебал пиздеть.
Okay, so it sounds like my commentary is actually going to be inflicted upon my team. Sorry team for my prattle. But I'm doing a commentary on Twitch at the moment. Right then, so this is the first time I've been on this map. So we get to see the water effects. Ah, which the tank doesn't seem to like. Okay, perhaps I should avoid those from now on then.
Ты ебало свое запилишь, может, нет?
So I'm going to stick with the same strategy and just head towards the enemy's base. That is assuming I don't... Actually, I've noticed something with these graphics. The tank, it kind of looks like a remote control model tank rather than a full-size tank. It's like the scenery is too big and it's just making the tank look really small. Right, I'm going to see if I can take some shots at this guy here. He's out of range apparently. Ah, here we go. Right, still yet to actually land a hit. Immortal Machine, damn Syndicate crash. Do you know what? Matthew told me his crashed quite a few times. Mine hasn't. Mine's glitched a few times. It hasn't actually properly crashed as of yet, but I guess I've still got those delights to come. Right, there's a guy there in the corner. Let's see if I can land some hits on him. Here we go. I think he may very well be seeing me now as well. Okay, I've got a couple of hits landed on him there. Right, I'm pretty sure he's yeah, I can't really get to him whilst he's hidden behind there. See if I can just nip around the side. Urbanization, chrome tank in the desert seems legit. Laugh out loud, yeah. Yeah, they haven't really got the I don't know if there's a way that you can actually customize the camouflage. I haven't found it if there is though. Okay, right, looks like that enemy's still sort of hiding behind the I can't really see him. I think he's just been blown up by my team actually, so I'm going to carry on pressing towards the enemy base. Although it does look as though we've got some Tommy tanks on the horizon there. See if I can take a few shots at them. There's one here.
Лярта ебаная, помогите мне нахуй!
Yeah, what he said. Okay, so it may be that I get a kill here. Yeah, got him. Tank destroyed, excellent. Never let it be said that I don't pull my weight in multiplayer games. Right, we've got a guy down here that looks at that. Whoa! And I'm now taking fire. Okay, someone saved my arse then. Thank you, whoever that was. Looks like I only actually took the one hit. Now where's the enemy base? It's down here. So 3 of their team are left and several of mine are left. Someone's asking for us to defend the base. Well, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to see if I can attack theirs along with this guy here. Hopefully the whole of the enemy team is busy at our base. So get my turret
UK like
stand down.
United Kingdom.
Sounds like we've got an air raid signal going off at the moment. Right, so the friendly base capture. It looks like they're slightly behind us because we've got 2 capturers in their base and they've only got 1 capturer in ours. So hopefully the remainder of our team can take out one or both of them. Oh, actually there's 2 capturers in the friendly base. Oh, because the guy that was with me has fucked off. That's not a brilliant idea. Really should have stayed here because now they're going to capture our base. Well, that's less than ideal. Well, whoever that was with me, you really should have stayed because you've kind of fucked us there, my friend. Okay, so there's only 1 capture theirs left now, so that's good. So the rest of our team is saved. So I'll just... Oh, we've got them all. There we go. And I really need to switch off the voice tap. That's multiplayer, and we got quite a lot of XP for that as well. In fact, that doubled it because it's premium ×2. Wow. Garage level 4 unlocked. New tanks and nations are available. Well, why don't we have a look at those? Your R&D team's capabilities have improved. Use the tanks tab to discover a world of tanks to add to your fleet. I see what they did there. Just use the threw the title in. New tanks and nations are available in the tanks tab. Use L1 to browse now. Why not? Here you can research and purchase hundreds of tanks. Every nation has a free tier 1 tank to get you started, so try them all. So these are the ones that I think we've been playing with. That's America. Oh, we've got Russia there. I think that's Germany. That's the Nazi Germany flag, I take it. Obviously it's different now for reasons that are probably... So hang on. We only seem to have 4 nations. See, I don't see the United Kingdom amongst those 4, which is slightly disappointing. So, okay, there's a tank that I've unlocked. I think what I'm supposed to be doing is actually unlocking these on this tree here rather than just languishing on the shitty tier 1 tank, which cannot be upgraded. So, right, that's the upgrade path that I've taken so far. Okay, I'm going to see what other modes there are now. So I'm just going to actually make sure. Oh, you can sell the tank. No, I'm not selling Old Faithful. Yeah, you definitely can't upgrade. So I think it was Temporal that said, yeah, that you can't basically upgrade that anymore. So you have to do either this one. It's 8 vacant slots apparently, or we can buy a new one for gold. So let's have a look at the game modes. Platoon, invite up to 4 players. So I guess I probably can't do that then, on account of the fact that I don't know anyone else who's in the beta. I'm going to select it anyway and have a look. Yeah, you do. Yeah, okay then. So that basically took me to my friends list, which is why the stream probably why you probably lost a picture then momentarily. Team training, silver and XP rewards are not earned. Well, what's the point then? Do you know what? I think I'm going to leave it there. Actually, I think we've probably seen everything that there is to see out of this. What I was trying to actually get into was that horde mode that was mentioned when I was in the title screen. Oh, here we go. Leave training. will permanently disable features designed to familiarize new players with World of Tanks. You will also leave any match you're currently... Actually, yeah, I'd better not do that. Okay then, I think what I'll do is actually finish the stream there. Well, that was World of Tanks. It was pretty good fun, actually. I wouldn't mind playing that with actual real people. But yeah, I have to say, it was very easy to learn. The tutorial perhaps could have been a bit more explicit about the upgrades, because obviously I had Temporal, who seemed to be a veteran of the series, guiding me there. But otherwise, to be honest, is pretty straightforward. It looks like it's going to be pretty straightforward from there, and the gameplay itself is actually not bad at all. The tanks control very well. It's all very logical. And I would say, if you haven't already tried the beta and it's not too late to do so, then do what Urbanization has done and give it a try. If not, wait for the game's full release, when it will release as a free-to-play title, so you won't actually have to buy it. Do keep in mind that when you play the beta, it does unlock a tank for use when the actual main game launches. So if you can get in the beta, I would recommend doing so. Otherwise, yeah, definitely give it a go when it's fully out. So I'll probably stream the full game when it's actually released once that's out, and compare it to see whether they've actually changed anything between the beta and the full game. Anyway, thanks ever so much for watching. You can find a channel full of veritable gaming content at youtube.com/parallaxlive, including my weekly gaming talk show and hot gameplay footage. Thanks ever so much for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.